none of this resonates with me, I'm sorry to say.
Doesn't resonate with me one bit.
They fail to consider that 6,000 plus items that we use every day are made from petroleum and natural gas. I'm serious, I'm not making that up. Most of the people in this room are wearing clothing that are made from petroleum products. The rubber on the soles of their shoes, the acrylic or nylon or other substances, polymers, the buttons on their shirt.
You mentioned plastics and other manufacturing that requires fossil fuel. Can you give this committee a sense of what fraction of fossil fuels extracted, coal, oil, and gas, measured by BTUs or some other metric, go into things that aren't being burned for steam or heat?
7/8, this is a rough estimate, and it's mostly oil and gas, not so much coal. But I can tell you for oil and gas, 7/8 of the production from oil and natural gas is combusted right now. So 1/8 is not combusted.
So roughly 12% of oil and gas and roughly 0% of coal.
But you're right. 12% or at 13%, 12.5%, 13% right now of oil and gas is not combusted. It's used for consumer goods. That's growing year by year.
Respectfully, I think the folks who are interested in divestment, myself included, are really concerned about the other 88%. And saying we can't focus on the 88% because of the 12% doesn't resonate with me one bit.
I disagree, but that's fine. If you have shingles on your roof, asphalt roads are made from petroleum products, what would you use otherwise?
My roof has slate.
You've got to look at the social utility that we've garnered from the use of fossil fuels over the centuries, basically. If we didn't have them, we'd be living in what, maybe the 1750s or 60s? It's that, seriously, it would be a very difficult and hard life. And everyone focuses on the transportation aspect of the fossil fuels, or the combustion of the fossil fuels.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I really don't accept your testimony. You know, I think we are facing an emergency, a climate crisis that's a direct result of man-made climate change that comes from burning fossil fuels. And, you know, I think we have to reorganize our entire society toward a just transition to 100% renewables. I don't think, did you say we would be stuck in the 1750s? Or
I said without the use of the products, imagine what life would be like in the 1750s. Yes.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's now questionable whether we can survive where we are at right now. And had we not gone down this road, human survival, the survival of our planet, wouldn't be hanging in the balance. So I think we need to rethink the structure of our entire society. So I would agree with my colleague from Brookline that none of this resonates with me, I'm sorry to say.
I understand. I would add, you know what, I've said enough, I guess, so it's not going to make a difference.